Collaboration, skills and funding, these are the secret ingredients to reviving manufacturing in Australia, according to a new report from St George Bank. Business producer Steph Nash finds out why.
Sam Lewinson is the Chief Operating Officer of JAR Aerospace, a drone manufacturing company run by a powerhouse team of engineers in their 20s. They're already winning contracts with the Australian Defence Force.
We've got a firm vision and focus to influence the Australian space industries.
JAR may be flying high, but advanced manufacturing in Australia is not what it used to be. Collaboration is critical for advancing our manufacturing industry, and according to new data, it's something our industry does woefully.
We've got many SMEs developing different kinds of technology, but in Australia we lack, I suppose, a sovereign capability to draw all of those technologies together.
St George Bank's Future of Manufacturing report reveals that just 12% of firms adopt general collaboration and only 4% collaborate on research and development. Working hard at this problem is Professor Veena Sajwala, Director of the Smart Centre at the University of New South Wales, who runs the world's first e-waste microfactory.
Now, in an ordinary world, you would have never imagined that a plastics recycler could be collaborating and working with a metals producer. And this is exactly where we've benefited, is being part of that value creation, understanding the pain points for the e-waste recycler, and then to be saying, how can we actually help them create more value from their waste resources, is by making them part of a supply chain where we understand what the manufacturer at the end of that supply chain needs.
Professor Sajwala says collaboration is central to the circular economy.
The future will be, it will be around our ability to tap into a lot of these end-of-life products, go in and get to some of these expensive materials, because it's built on these expensive materials that we can then manufacture new products for our economy.
A great example of the circular economy is a new partnership recently announced between JAR Aerospace and the Smart Centre. JAR will now be using the Smart Centre's recycled plastic filaments to construct their drones, which for them will mean a lower cost, more sustainable means of manufacturing.
So the material's cheaper and obviously better for the environment, and then has the same physical characteristics of an ABS plastic. So we're really excited to start experimenting with it.
The filaments will also be used within JAR's other business, an education platform for young drone builders. Skill is another vital ingredient in manufacturing, and JAR's program hopes to bridge the gap between STEM and the skills needed for the industry's future.
Currently at school, kids are learning to code, and that's the big craze at the moment, but they're learning to code on websites and really outdated programs. So bringing new technology such as a drone into the classroom can really re-engage the students and get them excited about the projects they're doing.
The third big issue for manufacturers looking to take the next step is funding. Stuart Zalunato, Head of Industry Banking at St George, says there are options out there, and it's important to find the right financing package for your business.
The most important thing is matching the type of funding to the asset you're purchasing. So for long-term assets, you need to look at investment loans, or you need to look at equipment finance, or longer-term assets that require repayment or return to the payment over the business over a longer period of time. For their immediate cash flow, you need things that are actually able to convert cash immediately, and that is things like debtor finance or invoice discounting, overdraft facilities, and in support even grants from governments and other agencies like that.
And what are the banks looking for?
We're looking for people who understand their business, have a strong business plan, also have a really good track record in being able to execute on what they say they're going to do.
There's plenty of blue sky for advanced manufacturing, from renewable energy to cyber, defence and logistics. More work on funding, skills and collaboration between industry, research and investment should put new businesses on the right flight path. Then, of course, it's up to them.